going on, Jeromes? Beautiful day for some Q&A. Thank you, everyone who submitted questions. Periodically, we put out there on the community tab. Call out for Qs, and we got some A's. First up, Vaughn Nala. Do you think we drafted Ty Felton to replace Addison when the time comes for a trade rather than extend him? So I think that what the Vikings do and what Kwesi does is they give the roster options and flexibility, and that's the name of the game, and I think that's what Kwesi does extremely well. So you don't have to pin your hopes on one outcome because stuff happens, variables change, and Felton, I mean, he could be drafted to be Justin Jefferson's running mate long term, right? He's got that long speed, he's got that yards after the catch ability, he's really fantastic. But there's also a world where Addison is re-signed, and Felton could be a nice replacement for Jalen Speedy Naylor. There's a world where Addison is traded and Felton and Naylor remain, or maybe Rondale Moore really steps up. So I think it's really more about flexibility. I think Felton's going to be a really solid player, and he could be replacing Addison. He could be the wide receiver 3. He could do a lot of things, right? So I think that options flexibility is key. Number 2, ENF, how many tops, shirts, and hats do you wear a day? It seems like if you post 5 videos in one day, you have 5 different fits on, always coordinating them with the video. So we try to do that. Also, not gonna lie, especially in the summertime, I kind of like being topless. You know what I mean? Know what I mean? So, just working inside. Either like a tank top like this. Oh, by the way, America, right? Or topless. Right. But I do like. So we do have a lot of college gear. Some sent to us. Some we bought on our own. But we like to sync it up when we can. Like if a player is an alumnus of a certain institution, or we just want to troll the player and wear something of the rivals, it's good. That's what we'd like to do. We like to have fun around here, but there's a lot of costume changes. Absolutely. Next, Lewis Barker. What position do you see the Vikings targeting in the draft next year? Obviously very early. So I don't know. What's going to be available at 32? Trade down. All right. But I think that depending what happens with Hawkinson, I think tight end could be in the crosshairs. Eli Stowers of Vanderbilt. I mean, that would be a lot of fun, right? Also, cornerback. AJ from Penn State is solid. Bringing him back, reuniting with Kobe King. Jermont McCoy from Tennessee is going to be probably. He'll be top 3 corner drafted in all likelihood coming up. But there's a lot of football to play. I mean, there's going to be draft crushes that come out of nowhere. Nowhere. Where you going? Nowhere. Right. But it absolutely is early to project what the Vikings are going to do. But I don't know. You can never have enough corners. And, say the Vikings do part ways with Hawkinson or trade him. And Oliver is a nice tweener in terms of a tight end 1 or 2. But having some depth there, especially athletic depth, would be pretty damn fantastic. Next. Anthony Wilder. I've watched a lot of film on our probable backup Howell. I'm very concerned if JJ goes down and he has to step in. Is there another quarterback out there you'd like to see in purple to back up JJ? No. I think Howell is really solid. And also, so his Carolina tape, you see the traits. You absolutely do. He fell to the 5th round, but also his time in Washington when he started the 2023 season, played extensively. He led the league in sacks. Right, and 21 touchdowns, 21 picks. It really was more a function of the environment around him. I do think that Sam Howell can calm down his tees and play a solid, even game. And if Howell has to step in, knocking on all the wood, hopefully not, I think that he'll have enough around him. He'll have a solid offensive line, which he didn't have when he started with the Commies. He's got weapons around him, which he didn't really have outside of Scary Terry in Washington. And I think that with Kevin O'Connell and just what he's done with quarterbacks who had to step in, I think Sam Howell will be perfectly fine. I think that this is probably like one of the plans all along to get that backup quarterback. Having some faith in Brett ripping ass, as well as the Vikings could have gone after Aiden O'Connell. They could have gone after Will Levis. But Howell, he's this nice balance of having youth. He's in the final year of his rookie deal, I believe, is 25, as well as been in the league, had some experience, and I think that if he was forced into action like this, the moment wouldn't be too big for him. Since basically with the Commies, it's just a fire that effing pigskin. I don't want your life. Lastly, So Blake Sorby, going to the home opener with a couple of pals, going to spend a couple hours in the downtown area beforehand. What are some things and things I should add to pregame to-do list? So home opener is going to be, if only I had my schedule up, week 2 Sunday Night Football against the Falcons, I believe. I'm pretty sure that's correct. Yeah, so Sunday Night Football week 2. So it's going to be different than a noon game. Number one thing, pace yourself. Right, so I don't know if you partake, but definitely pace yourself. Right. Also, sleep in if you can. Try and get a good night's rest because I know you've been rocking and rolling on adrenaline, but I don't know, just like either sleeping in or the afternoon nap for festivities, it's gonna be good. And also, it's gonna be home opener, so the Vikings will have, I'm sure, like a concert outside. They'll have a lot of things in that sort of courtyard leading up to U.S. Bank Stadium. So we obviously don't go to games because you want us on this wall, you need us on this wall down in the studio, but. There's a couple of great companies that run tailgates out of the lots near U.S. Bank. You pay a flat fee and get some food, get some drink, do whatever. Be around Vikings fans. I think you're good to go there. But other than that, like downtown near the stadium, like there's a lot of great drinking establishment. Love Me Brits, the local, is one of my absolute personal favorites. Go check that out, and yeah, it'll be good to go. All right. Also, so September. Twins won't be playing. But actually, who knows, right? But yeah, it'll be a good time, and there will be a ton of things to do down there. The energy will be great. A highly anticipated season. Starting off 1-0, getting the win, beating the Bears' ass on Monday Night Football, and Sunday night it'll still be hot. It'll be a nice, warm, crisp September night in the great state of Minnesota. So it'll be good. Anyways, that's it. Q&A for this beautiful day. You guys are the absolute best. You know what to do. Skol. Production value.